So beautiful. Wow. Okay, so now we're going to get into my host pick of the show. This is that new piece that I think we just debuted about a week ago. It is the sterling silver leather and gemstone bead bracelet. So it's the first time that you've done something like this, Scott, from what I understand.
Yes.
It is this mixed media of this braided Italian leather, obviously all the sterling silver pieces that are the hammered texture.
Yes, a signature to us.
Yes, and the natural gemstones that we have them in 4 different beautiful colors, the different gemstones, if we can check them out on QVC.com. That's the hematite.
Yep.
That's the charoite.
Good one, because I can never say it right.
That's the most limited. Well, we've been practicing how to say it. Mary Beth has taught us how to say it the right way. That's the amazonite and the apatite, which is that dark blue. Oh, I love this blue. And it's very limited, and it's that deeper, darker blue. And the amazonite is that sky. That sky reminds me of I don't know, reminds me of like a Fort Lauderdale sky blue, right?
It's dipping in that beautiful ocean. So it really is. I wanted to bring something, if it's fair to say, I wanted to bring something that was fun. After the 18 months we've all just had, I wanted to bring something that is bright, that is bold, that is wearable, that is everyday, but that's incredibly fresh. So I've taken the elements that you all have told me that you love from J Jewelry. So we've given you that gorgeous braided premium leather. So all of them will have black, gorgeous braided leather. From there, the solid hammered sterling silver. So those are custom solid cast pieces. You get the oversized lobster clasp for the ease of putting it on. You've got a generous end cap, so it's easy to hook on and off by yourself. And don't get me wrong, when you first get it home, manipulate, you guys, the leather. Leather's leather. Of course, it's going to be a little stiff when you first get it home, but do me a favor, take it by the thumbs, go back and forth, give it a little bit of work, because our team has already done that. But then as it's packaged and brought to you, give it a little bit of love, and then once you get it on yourself, it's going to start to drape perfectly. Then we go through some of the favorite gemstones that you have shared. Oh, and Rosina, you can beat that up. You don't have to be gentle with it, okay? don't, like I tell you, I make jewelry to last a lifetime with kids, with everything, just beat it. So from there, you then get those gorgeous, genuine gemstones. So it's 8mm in size. So that goes back to all of the gemstone bracelets that I have brought to you. And I just wanted to give you fun, bold, genuine gemstones for this summer. So did you miss your cruise last year? And now you want to get back on there and you want to go to those Caribbean waters, you want to get over to the Mediterranean, you want that gorgeous, crystal clear, beautiful water? There you go. Do you like the rich blue apatite, which is just that shade darker? I mean, that's more of an exotic gemstone that you don't see out there. Apatite can come in multiple colors to get a gorgeous blue one. And there, as Katya is wearing, you have the really rich sheen of the hematite. So hematite gives you the picture your black spinel, but that you then have an overlay. You don't, but because of the look of it, it has almost like an iron color overlay to it that really shines and pulls from all the other colors. And then lastly, I'm going to say it wrong because I always do, the charoite.
No, that's correct.
You know, it can be charoite or charite.
Charoite.
Or charoite. But you know, Mary Beth, every time someone says charoite, I think of Charo from The Love Boat.
Of Charo?
Yes, I just picture Charo doing her thing. Okay. So, remember, it was Love Boat and then Fantasy Island was afterwards. That's what we
That'll work. That'll work too.
And did you know, so charite's one of the newer gemstones that it was recently found in the 60s that comes from only one place in Siberia. So it's a new colorway to come out there, and most people think they're amethyst. But pick what color suits your fancy, what's going to brighten your day, what's going to make you happy, whether this is a standalone piece or whether you want to layer it into your arm candy or wrist party, you want to add that pop, that bold color. But it really is, it's the first time I've brought you everything that we do this way with premium leather, gorgeous solid sterling silver, and beautiful natural genuine gemstones.
Let's see those colors again right now on QVC.com. There we have the hematite, That one I could see for just anyone in your life. It reminds me of gunmetal, and I love it.
Totally, and it's a good base. So if you're not sure where to go, start with your hematite because that's going to ground your look, and then you add on the colors.
Right. We have also the purple one, which is the charite.
Not charo.
The most limited. Extra small has sold out, and we only have a few dozen in the remaining sizes. The Amazonite, which is that beautiful sky blue.
That's a fantastic one too. It's so bright, my friends.
Oh. And the apatite.
Yes.
Also very limited. Extra small is already gone. Speaking of that, these come in a wide variety of sizes, all the way from extra small, that's what this one is, and that's what it doesn't fit my wrist, all the way up to extra large. So that's very important because a lot of jewelry lines don't bring you so many different sizes. Either things are just way too big or things are just way too small.
Time.
With these pieces that you bring us, Scott, you have the opportunity to pick your perfect size.
Well, and again, it really does go back to just doing in-person events and doing these special trunk shows and seeing the disappointment when ladies would come and they would find the piece, and then I would have to go through the case and see, oh my gosh, do we have your size? Do you have your size? And then it becomes a special order that you wait 90 days. So having the luxury of working with QVC and then also having the luxury of being the creative director, from the very beginning, I said, y'all, we've got to be as inclusive as possible. And I mean inclusive by offering every size available. Because how many of you have gone to a store and they say, I may have that in the men's collection. Let me see if I have that length. Because normally they go up to about an 8 and then you have to shop somewhere else. And I'm like, no. So we normally try to get started here at 6 1/4 and we try to go up to 8 1/2. So I want to make sure it'll really allow all of us to feel special and dress up and not have to wait for these special orders.
Absolutely. But you know what else is great is in case you pick a size and it's not your size, it's too small or too big, we have free exchanges here at QVC. So you could just send it back and we'll send you the correct one without a problem. So you don't even have to stress about, well, I actually don't know what size I would, even if it's extra small to extra large, I don't know. You can check out the sizes on QVC.com, the exact inches of the fit, and if just in case you pick the wrong one, you just exchange it and no big deal. Right?
No, it's easy, and that is something that QVC is fantastic at, is allowing those exchanges, because I always said when I first started with QVC, I remember working with Mary Beth, working with all my friends there, and it was so difficult, and as I shared with you, Rosina, today, it's so difficult not being able to have that Cinderella moment where you're able to put the jewelry on our friends here, because let that fit, there becomes an emotional connection. When it comes to jewelry, I find jewelry to be very, very special, which is why I made it my world, because it no matter what, it fits you. No matter what, when you get the right size, it fits you. You're not going to grow out of it. It's seasonless. You're going to have it for a lifetime because you're getting the precious metals, natural gemstones, the best leather, and it becomes a statement for who you are.
Absolutely. And it can become a statement for any of your loved ones too. It's the sterling silver, leather, and gemstone bead bracelet. Feature price today of $141.28. 5 easy payments of $28.26. Check this one out on QVC.com. Pick your favorite color and get it home. Now, hold on, I'm gonna, because it's pulling on the necklace.